Team Evolutions. Starting weight, 1,899 pounds. Total weight lost, 95 pounds. The person who has lost the least amount of percentage body weight is Cindy Swan. The person who has lost the most is Nikisha Gilbert.
Robert Daniels is refusing to follow the evidence-based diet provided by me, the dietitian, and is following a primal diet instead. Aaron is trying really hard with his diet and he has a good meal tracker, but he is forgetting to include the calories contained in some of his foods, and I have mentioned this to him several times, but we're yet to see a difference. The two contestants that are doing well in this gym are Calrita and Cindy.
This is the first elimination for this cycle. And I'd like to turn the tables and ask you as a team, who do you feel is your weakest link? Who is the person who is taking the least advantage of this opportunity that you think you should eliminate?
You've given us criteria. We're supposed to be in the gym 90 minutes, 4 days a week, and as far as I know, everybody's done that.
Okay.
Everybody has been to all of the group sessions. You forced us to be a team, and I take great exception that tonight that you're asking us to strip ourselves from a team to put somebody forward.
I'm a little bit Cindy Swan. I'm very disappointed. I am extremely disappointed. Now, before you speak, let me tell you why. Because in reading the notes, you've lost a lot of weight. You've lost 13.6 pounds, but I understand you're on some bizarre cabbage soup diet or something like that, and that you're using this diet instead of really incorporating exercise. And as we read the notes, you know, there's this recurring theme that you don't want to listen, that you're trying to do it your own way. Mm-hmm. And in fact, the person went on to say, you know, she should just be on a team by herself.
Cindy, your trainer seems to have summed up your performance in pretty much 2 words: pure laziness. She describes it as your cardio sessions are ineffective and you don't want to work hard at all. Is that a proper characterization of your sessions? I'm not talking about the diet. I'm talking about your sessions.
If she had said that the first week was extremely difficult for me, being overweight and not having been in the gym for years, I would agree to that. Having that evaluation said for the last 2 weeks, I have to disagree with it.
For the record, that was her week 3 report.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about.
It's kind of all about me anyway, most of the time. So, yeah. So, say.
Yeah, I was out of touch, but it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much.
In my line of work, if someone's not lifting the weight and it's not too lifting, you look at the weakest joint, and the weakest chain, you have to, as much as I love you, you're a lovely person and everything, nothing personal, but to suck up, you're probably going to be the one who gets eliminated.
Well, I'm listening to what you're saying because I tend to, I'm one of those teachers, and Ruth Ann, you can speak to this, I ride you.
But you feel the love in the riding. I don't get any positive.
I will not tolerate mediocrity.
No,
and I push and I push and I push
mediocrity. All I ask for her is to be fair. When she read me the other day, you know what she said to me? I watch your head in your stomach. It's like never anything positive. Oh, Juan Wolf said you ain't got the passion. What did she go and put in her notes? She didn't say that the Dr. Johnson said, oh, you know what? You're a beautiful, immaculate kept woman. Why can't you transfer that over to your health? She didn't say anything positive. It's always negative. That's the problem I hear.
I'm telling you, Lord, I had the same issue with Charlene. Because I came in this for me. And at the end of the day, she's where she is. And I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. She's where she is. I want to get there.
I want to speak to Ruth Ann. And some of the comments that we're getting seems to suggest that you don't have the passion to push yourself.
It's ironic how she would use the same word that you actually used. I think it came from the other night when she allowed us to actually view our interviews on TV while we were on the different various machines, and she actually heard you say that when we went outside actually to do some cardio, she said, "Oh, I heard one wolf say Ruth Ann wasn't passionate enough." So I just kind of smiled just now when you said that was in her notes. Other than that, I don't understand why she would say that. I show up on time, early. I do my hour and a half. Sometimes I do 2 hours. And this is not just once a day. Sometimes it's twice a day. Sometimes I go walk in from work, so that sometimes that's 3 times. I really don't understand why she would be saying that.
One thing is ringing really true. I don't think that we are in the position to understand our own capacity. We aren't trainers. Maybe Rob's been through this before, so maybe he understands his capacity. But how do you know your capacity if you've got this professional person telling you that you could try harder, you can do more? Maybe they know more about you than you know about yourself because this is what they do for a living. So as they're pushing you and kind of beating on you a little bit, this is part of the experience of the 100-day challenge. And each week, just to look at the comments, she's saying the same thing. And I don't know if you're hearing the message. You might not like the message, but I'm just really saying to you, you might not be hearing the message. And even some of the other people here, Cindy, same thing. She's kind of saying a message repeatedly through her. It's every single week. It's not one week. It might be about your capacity. And the fact is that despite whatever you think about yourselves, you're probably capable of more than you know. And just because we're adults and we have our own lives, we're pushing back. Children don't push back. We can get to tell them what to do, and they do. This is your time where you actually have to take it, suck it up, and do it.
In 3, we're rolling. 2, 1. I'm going to call 3 ladies forward. Sandra, Cindy, and Ruth Ann. Ladies, for a team that couldn't say who's the weakest link, I heard a lot of argument out there. What's going on?
I personally feel like there's a conflict and between trainer and myself personally. And I would like to personally withdraw.
Because?
Whatever you do in life, what's your passion, you have to do it with a certain kind of with positive attitude.
So are you saying you don't have a positive attitude?
I have a positive attitude. I don't think my trainer has a positive attitude, and I cannot do any more than I've done. It was either Ruth Ann or myself because of the way we were treated, to be honest with you. I mean, it was it would have been Ruth Ann this time, it would have been me the next time when the trainer had the decision to make. I don't know, maybe it's my perfume or my deodorant, I'm not sure, but, oh, that's right, it's my pearls. But, like I said, Charles, I am a professional organizer, and I teach people every day, and I teach in a positive environment. I am hard on people, and my clients will tell you I don't take any bull from them. Robert was one of my clients. He can tell you he's a Paper Tiger client. But at the same token, you have to be positive.
Cindy Swan says that she was eliminated from the competition basically on a personal matter. Why was she eliminated?
Cindy was eliminated because she wasn't delivering in the gym.
That's it, full stop?
Basically, full stop. She was not giving it her all, and she was just coasting, for lack of a better word.
Okay. Some of the contestants are complaining that you don't give them any love in the gym, that there's no positive reinforcement. What would you say to that?
I'm not here for love. I'm here to get results, and they signed up for the Bermuda 100-day challenge to get results. So that's what it's about.
Well, folks, that was a really surprising elimination. Rosanna, did you agree with what Mariko had to say?
Yes, because she needs to understand her trainer is not her friend.
So, Tiffany, what did you think?
Well, I personally think that Cindy Swan's trainer totally discouraged her.
Andrew?
Well, I like Miss Swan, but let's face it, self-elimination is the easy way out. The 100-day challenge is a long, enduring battle, and if you find any reason that's sort of noble, you can self-eliminate and not have to go through it. I think it's a cop-out.